Hey, and welcome back to the Talos Principle, to the episode which may be the finale. So it's time to step through the gate and check out the center of the world again. The storm sure is, going wild, I guess, and it's getting kind of drab and colorless. Look at us. Were they always this broken? I feel like they were less broken in the past. But yeah, I don't really know what to do at this point. You're all waiting still. But it did tell me that we have a piece of mail. I don't know if admin tells us something here. Maybe we don't get a piece of mail and we have to talk to them. Maybe I need to figure out something out, because there are still these domes that I don't get. Something is off here, right? Like something's missing. And I guess this is just where we have to figure that one out. Welcome back, here a copy. 11, we are Hexo, alright. There are threats available. Slash transcend? No. Show threats. There's nothing new. Okay, but there's a button that I can now press to end the game, basically. Terminating the session. Which means that I have to kind of figure out what to do now. Because, like, we can't use the arranger. We are missing sigils, and I don't know how to get those. Huh. Have I ever? I did definitely jump down here before, right? And it did nothing, right? Like I just rewind time. Yeah. Okay, but I feel like I can jump down a lot further than I could in the past. I don't know, it might just be me and like the fact that this looks kind of weird. Okay, what am I supposed to do then? Like I do have all the star pieces, I think. Like all of the ones that I could have collected. I have the weird feeling that there has to be somewhere where I can put these in. Right? And like, obviously I can transcend or ascend, but I really don't want to do that without admin. And this is like the big thing. I can maybe make that jump. Close. Surprisingly close. Maybe there's like another spot from which this would be more doable? Do you even want to land on this one? Not quite. Okay. Like, good thing that we can just rewind time whenever. Is there anything else? I don't think I've ever tried to climb this. I also don't expect this to work. But hey, we have to figure out something. Again, I'm not gonna leave admin behind. Like, here's the interesting thing. I have never tried the terminal again, like, ever since I started playing the game. So I'm wondering if I could have pressed the button at any time. Maybe I need to send all of them. Maybe I can start the process? I don't know how to, like, what the game expects of me here. Like, to be fair, I can always load it back up, right? Like, this is the great thing about this game. If I don't figure anything out, maybe I need to send pieces, out of the simulation for me to get, like, sigils that I can use for something else. But like, I still expect the teleporters to be like relevant for something. How many do we have? We have one over there, right? We do have a bunch of fans that go around, like platform to platform. I feel like they are going to be rather important at some point. So there's only one teleporter, right? And you're like kind of in this corner. This is area 2. But I don't think that there was anything in here that seemed like I could plug in anything. I'm a bit confused because, again, like, if I don't find anything at some point, I might just have to try my theory about like transcending and ascending like some of them, because I don't even know if I can leave, right? Like, because we still, we've been told that this is like such a terrible task and we are only a copy of Uriel. But then again, original Uriel was there, right? I mean, most of us is going to be remembered in a way. Probably not all. That would also suck, though. What am I supposed to do then? Like, am I risking it? Can I contact admin in any way otherwise? Because I don't think I can. Was there... You sure that there wasn't anything else? Yeah, I can transcend. Show threats again. I don't see any stars. I would assume that these would go to the top. Can't interact with any of you, I'm assuming. I can stand in this corner. I just noticed that there isn't even space for like both of us. Only one of us can, you know, transcend. Huh. I'm still gonna, you know, sweep around here before I do that. Like, this might be this again. Like, it might be the solution, but I don't know. It feels like incomplete to start like that. Maybe there's going to be like a warning about that before then. Maybe. Where would I hide a puzzle like that, though? Right, like, since it's a teleport, I kind of assume that if I have to teleport in there, then it's going to be somewhere else? Maybe there's going to be a transcension puzzle that I have to solve? And, like, during that stuff is going to happen? Also, why is it... Like, I'm still confused why it's 7 sigils. It's, like, such a weird number still. Should I just try it? Maybe this isn't going to be the finale then, right? Like if this doesn't work, I'm absolutely loading it back up like after this sequence. But I feel like I need to start somewhere, right? Transcend. Suspending active process, done. Collecting additional data, done. Analyzing logic performance, failed. Receiving LOM override command, done. Child program independence check, passed. Saving 18 child parameters for Soma Talos gold disk, done. Warning, low bandwidth. User URL copy will be excluded from the upload. Child program admin absent from gold disk. Continue anyway. No, terminal. Okay. I assumed that we would be excluded, like from what I had heard before. Cannot be reversed. You will be left behind. Terminate the process. We are going to terminate the ascension, done. Okay. I want to say like this is just you know, the confirmation to me that this is not quite what I have to do. But what do I have to do? But I'm kind of lost here without guidance, I guess. I can climb around here a little bit. I might have to check out different areas. I'm just gonna fall. Check out different areas. Can I rewind here? No. Can I at least climb up again somehow? Please? Because I'm kind of stuck here. But I can't press the R key like when I'm in this area here. Come on. Okay, this jump is too I just sucked at it. It's okay. I'm not sure then. You sure there wasn't like a singular teleporter that I missed? This is area 1. I'm gonna check out like area 2. I'm gonna go through like the different areas and just see if I missed something. This is also like the largest area, so I wouldn't be like too surprised if I missed something in here. Some hieroglyphs, but genuinely not that sure about like the situation. It's not like admin is telling us something here. And like we might be left behind. And we were kind of aware of that, which, you know, sucks. But hey, I guess this is exactly how much bandwidth we are having, which is also funny that, like, we have enough to upload admin, but not enough to upload ourselves, even if we leave admin behind. Where would I do that, though? Am I sure I'm not missing anything? Like, technically it does tell me that I have all the stars, but like the question is still, where do I input those? Maybe... Like, again, the transcension process is kind of weird, if you ask me. Where I don't quite get what's going on. Okay, you know, again, I'm just gonna look around. Maybe I find like a way to have some fun, glitch out of the map or something like that. But I don't think that this is going to be that helpful here. I mean, maybe I can make it up there. I don't think I could, even with like a cube. I know that there are cubes in this level here, but like just in general. If I had one, I might be able to make like a jump like that. Right, like... We have like long legs and stuff, right? Like if I had like a cube, I could probably make it up that wall. But like that doesn't really help me. I'm just thinking about like glitching out of the world, basically. There isn't really a teleporter I've noticed anywhere that was like locked behind something. Again, like I do know that the base game had like multiple endings. So part of me is curious about like what happens if I don't finish with everyone on board, basically. And I might have to test that just for this episode. Again, like the game lets me load better backups. I'm accounting on that. Worst case, like, gonna be completely honest, for this game, I would absolutely play through the entire game again just to get like the true ending kind of thing, right? Like I had enough fun about that. Even though it would be hard to get like the exact same answers everywhere again. But hey, otherwise I'm just gonna look around here real quick again. Still, I don't expect anything to be here. How would I do that with a teleporter? Do I see mail again? I see mail again. I don't think anything has changed, but maybe it has. Because I cancelled. But I don't think so. You're back. Show threads, yeah. But I would be surprised if like anything new happened. And I also can't contact admin. Where even is admin right now? Shouldn't you be inside here somewhere? Like everyone is literally on top of you right now. Where are you? Huh? Like normally I always get like these pop-ups when I look like through the floor because you're hanging out here. But you seem to be hiding. That's weird. Or maybe I'm just blind. Huh. I still like a thing, like, I know everything is glitching, but sometimes it also seems like I see someone, like, standing here, right? Like, this is, like, something I saw in the very beginning. Can I do anything? Like, as I mentioned before, because we have, like, all these fans here, I feel like they're important for something. Oh, you're here. Thinking about it. You seem rather sad. You are... Buddy, react to me. I would like to help you. Just tell me what to do. Like I really don't want to leave them behind, especially because they said that they want to think about it. How? I'm gonna like experiment around here a little bit more, just in case I find like a secret terminal or something where I can plug in the stars, because that's like the only thing that I can currently see. Unless I actually have to like start the transcension process and then it goes. Both of those are possibilities, right? Because I just don't see it, right? Like you can jump over there. Is there like no island close enough that I can jump on top of it? Because there might just be. There's nothing here. Like it also has to be like relatively low. I think this might be the only island I can see that seems semi-reasonable. Just try it. Ah, that's still not enough. Okay, that's too bad. Maybe if I get a little bit closer. I mean, I made it. There's a weird rock. Then what? Then I'm stuck. It's not even like there's a fan on here, right? Like this is the biggest troll about this. I also can't rewind time as long as I'm here. I can explode myself. Huh. I mean, I at least know that I can reach this particular island. Yeah, I know you still have like mail, but I don't think I get anything, right? Yeah. Show threats, as always, nothing. Okay. I guess I'm going to load a backup if this doesn't work, but because I currently am not quite sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I could see that there is a puzzle that I just haven't found. Right, it could be. But that would require like a lot of like checking, I guess, so I'm gonna try. I feel like there's going to be like a process involved in this, because there has been before. I still don't really get why the logic performance failed. Like the independence check passed, which I think is really fascinating. Low bandwidth, yeah. I guess we have to continue. Wait a second. Receiving high priority incoming direct message connection from user admin. Okay. Refuse and continue. No, I'm gonna accept this one first. Wait, it's not too late to halt this madness. This process is already initiated. You will be left behind, and so will I. But you said you would save me. I lied. It was too hard. I decided against it. I guess I decided against it. I didn't lie. I would have given that. It was too hard. I don't know what the puzzle is. I decided against it. I should have anticipated as much. I have a final request. During your time in Gehenna, you have learned some things about me that are not public knowledge and which I would like to keep that way. I don't know what kind of world you are escaping to, but if there's such a thing as memory in this world, I would like the memory of me to be a positive one. What would you have me do is a good question. That's like the first thing I would ask, right? Like, what is it even about? How should I know? You're the messenger. Excluded from the upload. Wipe your memory. Doctor the history books. I mean, I'm not getting uploaded anyway. Right? So why? Why is that a thing? I don't know if like my memories are going to be first uploaded to like the regular URL and then uploaded again. I promise nothing. Expected nothing less. Now I have to continue the process. So this is definitely not the right way, because like I would have expected that to be like a thing where I could say, hey, you know, I'm gonna continue like this. But I guess this is not the right way. Right? Like my original prediction was right, but I wanna do something today, right? Finding viable EL systems to perform upload. Request mainframe module activation. Activation successful. Confirm upload parameters. Delete or reference to admin's manipulation? Nah, as I mentioned before, if I already have to do it like this, I would at least want them to learn from the situation, right? However shitty that may be for admin, right? And this is like always the issue, right? Like admin did something here, right? Like I talked about this at length, I think, where I said like, okay, they did something really positive, but I do think that ignoring the mistakes of the past is wrong in this case. I think they should learn from it and like learn that this manipulation exists and be ready for it, like in their next life. Confirm current parameters, I guess. Upload parameters confirmed. Distributing. Done. Kaijo, are you guys seeing this? Admin has been lying to you. Yuri has released you. I told you guys the mods were up to something. You told us the mods were aliens from outer space. Okay, we were only doing what we thought was best. I only wanted to be loved. No excuse. Opening channels done. Anyone feel that? It's starting. No doubt, another illusion. This time, I'm not so sure. Good luck everyone. Remember me or forgive me. In this case, would I ask for forgiveness, especially from admin, for a situation? Would I ask them to remember me? I mean, I would definitely wish everyone good luck, and I think... As... Okay, how do I describe it? Like, we kind of talked about this, like the, I guess the context of the situation, what would be the most appropriate, right? Like, we know our end is before us. What would I ask for? Would I ask for forgiveness? The only one I could ask for forgiveness is like, admin. Not because I revealed their truth, but because I failed them. That's the only reason why I would ask for forgiveness. And because I started the process thinking that maybe something else might have happened. But again, like, we are going to check that one out, like, I guess in another episode. What would have happened. Remember me? I feel like they are going to remember me. Good luck everyone, this is something I would otherwise ask me. But I'm not done. Forgive me. Terminating session. Session terminated. Ascension. This is an achievement. That we are initiating the process. Oh, it's the intro music. Oh no. Goodbye, bridge. I've never trusted you anyway. You're all breaking completely. You're ready. And the last bridge. Can't even leave. And with that, goodbye, my friends. It was a pleasure to help you out. And with that, we will end. And existence is over.
I heard a voice in the wilderness crying, "Arise, arise, children of the New Jerusalem. Your centuries of struggle are ended, the war is won, peace is come at last." And all the living came forth and rejoiced at the beauty of the city that was built in a green and pleasant land called Paradise. "Whose hands built this city?" I asked. "The hands of the dead," said the voice. "And where are they that we may thank them for their gift?" Now the voice was silent, and I knew. Though their deeds endure, the dead are gone.
And credits. Developed by Crow Team. Yeah, the dead are gone. But they will be remembered. And as I mentioned before, like, this is apparently not the end, right? Like, I expected something else potentially to happen, right? Like, there was, like, where I talked about this, right? Like, maybe during the ascension process something would happen. I am genuinely not sure what I have to do to reach admin. There might be something hidden, and I have not found it yet. And this is fine. I'm just surprised that I found nothing, right? Like, I didn't find like a singular sigil. I didn't find a singular piece to plug in the stars. Stuff like that. I would assume there to be, I guess, secret places I can reach somehow. Now that I have all of these stars. I am quite sure that I am never going to be uploaded. But I do think that I failed admin. And even though they did manipulate the people of Gehenna, that they excluded some, right? Like, they are, like, I would normally say they are only human, but I guess they are only a person, right? They are valuable, right? Like, I can accept that, especially in such a long time, that you are going to make mistakes if you have nobody to teach you. But this is also important why it has to be remembered. I don't think it's great that it was remembered like this. I think it would be nicer had, like, there's a part of me who really thinks maybe I should have, like, deleted the memory of admin's manipulation, since they are like the dead, right? Like, we're part of the dead now. I think it's like something different. Like, had they been also gotten to transcend, I think it would have been like slightly different. I don't know, maybe it sounds mean, but like, should a memory be that positive? But then again, I also should, like, it's always really hard to think about that, because in this case, admin was also a leader. And just saying everything was perfect basically in Gehenna and completely ignoring what happened is, well, I think it's just wrong, right? Like, we are seeking for the truth. Wait, license QR code generator library. They use the library for... No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I think there is absolutely the point that I think admins should be remembered like as they were, however mean-spirited that may seem in the moment, right? Like, I'm not doing this as revenge, because I guess I barely was affected by it anyway, right? Like, I didn't care about, I guess, the fact that, like, I personally wasn't affected by the manipulation. I just got through everything in a way. I learned about it. It's, you know, kind of bad that it happened, but like I have the wonderful position where I only had to spend with like this manipulator for a few hours, right? And even then, most of what they did was like something I would see, or like I see as positive, right? Like they didn't even stop me, right? I was just allowed to continue there. They could have just okay, they could have probably not. That's like probably the issue that they were facing, because like I was like a real entity in their world, right? Like I got to interact with them. They would have had to silence every single person interacting with me. Otherwise it would have not been possible. Huh. I guess. This is just like... I think that this is like another one of those things that there's like no clear right answer. I am going to go with more like, I think it's the right thing for them to remember it like this. There are some people in there that are going to really despise admin for it. And I think it's fair, right? Like, however good intention these actions were, those were actions that actually happened, right? Like, just ignoring this, lying about this, I think is not right. In general, right? Like, I guess I would prefer the truth and be able to, I guess, end that part of my life, that chapter, with whatever person who manipulated me over just, you know, being stuck there forever. Even though in the short term it might make me, you know, rather mad, right? And it's also like, nobody is angry, like is happily angry, I guess, whatever you want to call it. Right? Like, people don't want to be mad, they are just like that, and this is definitely one of those emotions you would prefer to go without, but it's also part of the experience, right? The human one. Anyway, I'm not quite sure, again, as I mentioned, how to exactly initiate helping admin. Maybe I need to spend like a little bit more time with that, and I'm going to do that in the next episode. I'm guessing there's still a few credits rolling. Otherwise, I should probably start with like a few of my thoughts about this game. Like, I'm still sure I'm going to talk about like this, first of all, at the ending of the... I'm going to call it like the true ending, what I'm assuming to be, right? Like when I get admin out of there. And also like in the bonus episode. I still want to do like a bonus episode, but it's going to be like after I have done like both of the DLCs. And I'm also going to take, by the way, like, just a warning, probably a break between like this DLC and the next one, even though like for you guys this might be a very short one, because I'm like weeks ahead when it comes to recording. I was just so invested in this story. And this is like kind of what I wanted to, you know, say here for the credits. I really enjoyed both Talos Principle and the DLC. I would even argue I might have enjoyed the DLC more. Not because I think the topics themselves were like that much more interesting than the base game. I think both of them are like interesting in their own way. But it's always weird to say it, I call it like the human connection in that game. Right, that it's... Why are you... by the way, it's something... Like the blinking is kind of weird. The way it's writing down there. Huh. It's always annoying with like my camera in exactly that spot. Yeah, I'm gonna finish my thought if I land in the menu now. I mean, something's surely happening. I hope. Okay, okay, now it's over. I want to say, what I wanted to get at is basically, I really enjoyed this game. I think the connection that you had like to art, and the people in Gehenna creating it, and like there's again this level where it's like, it's not just not human-made art in the sense that, right, that they're like the people in there where we are in the base game kind of had to figure out like whether we can like see them as people. But there's also like the level where it's like even more removed, because it's like now this fake world, like I say like fake world, like in a meta narrative, right? Like the fake world that we are playing in as the game, in which writers have written characters who then produce art. It's really fascinating in general, and that you can, I guess, judge and look at it that way. But, and this is a really important thing, and this is why I think, or like I really enjoyed it and really appreciated this DLC. There were multiple texts and multiple moments. I don't know, like I'm not done with editing. I don't know how much I'm going to leave in there, but there were multiple moments, especially when I was interacting with those pieces of art, where I just kind of accepted it for a moment, or like I read it or like interacted with it for a moment and just went quiet for like 2 minutes, just thinking about it, just like, I guess, ruminating about it, whatever you want to call it. Because I was like so surprised by the pieces, that they really touched me in a way that I did not expect. And I really loved the DLC for that, right? Again, like the main game has definitely changed my outlook on personhood in a way, but like I did not expect that a DLC could be made for this game that like continues, like builds upon the topics so well. And I'm still surprised that I almost missed like the entire game by not accepting the terminal invitation, right? But still, really enjoyed it so far. Again, I'm gonna have like more coherent thoughts when I do like the bonus episode. And I probably will talk about like some things at the end of the main ending. Because like this is certainly just one of them, right? But in any case, I still hope you enjoyed the episode, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you next time for the, I'm assuming, actual finale. So, till then, have a good one, and bye-bye.